Well, hello everybody, and welcome back again to the Battle of Marston, Moor, where we are playing as the Royalists. Now, we have been through a lot in this battle. I mean a lot, and I certainly didn't think it would get this far. Of course, Cromwell has broken our right flank here, which is very much like what actually happened in the Battle of Marston Moor. I think the only difference so far is we've done an excellent job here attacking our enemies. For instance, we just got this parliamentarian unit to break, which is just perfect. We're going to try to get the rest of these guys to break if we can. I'm going to go ahead and charge this pikeman unit. Boom. Alright, no breakage, but still doing a pretty good job there. We're going to go ahead and probably turn... Actually, we'll turn towards this fellow here and go ahead and open fire with the musketeers. We're really just trying to finish the battle up here. It doesn't have long to go, I'll be honest. And it doesn't look like the battle's in our favor, but it's very, very close. You know, if we get lucky, we have a chance of winning here. I'm not sure we actually are going to get lucky, but I like to think that we could. So far, we've charged everything. Last turn, we actually did a ton of charges here. That's why you see all of these red arrows kind of facing each other. Unfortunately, it does look like the parliamentarians have managed to take some very important ground. And I think one of the things that I could have done is probably use this cavalry more effectively. There was really no key reason to keep it back here. I could have probably brought it out to deal with Cromwell on this side. But that's that. So we're going to go ahead and end this turn now. I want to just make sure that we haven't done everything. See, we would actually lose on this charge. So let me try to turn. I don't think we have time to charge, but nonetheless, you get the idea. Let's take a look here. Do we have a... Okay, this guy's actually chasing, so we're going to go ahead and end the turn, and hope that if the battle ends, we at least will end it gracefully. So here we go, the residual shooting phase. And this is the parliamentarian's turn to shoot. That's the upsetting part here. Oh, wow. So actually, they got another one of my units to break. Once, it should be the battle ends at 45%, but since we have such a difference in numbers, it may take longer. We'll see. Fragmented. Beautiful. So that's actually my men firing to fragment the enemy. Keep shooting, men! Now, the melee phase, this is what's really going to make the battle. So here we go. It does look like we have an enemy unit routing, which is really awesome. We just made an enemy unit of pike and shot break, which is perfect. So this unit of spearmen is actually going to rout. Or pikemen, excuse me. We've got more parliamentarians routing here. Wow, a lot of parliamentarians routing, actually. But seemingly not enough. That's the problem here. It looks like this veteran pike and shot is also going to be pulling back. Interesting, interesting. Alright. We're going to try to continue the attack here on the left side, but as you can see, we actually just broke. I'm kind of surprised by that, but that horseman unit broke. Let's go ahead and see what else happens. Alright, one parliamentarian unit off the field. And unfortunately, you can see a huge line of cavalry here waiting to turn into our men and just annihilate them. So if we're going to end the battle and win, we need to win soon. That's why I don't think we can win. But there we go. Look at that. Wow, we broke another unit of raw Scots Pike. And these are not very strong units. The raw Scots Pike have little to no muskets or anything like that. You know, they're basically just... They have pikes, they've got, you know, farming implements, tools, things of that nature. That's about the extent of their weaponry. So I'm not that surprised by that. Here we go, we've got a lot of enemy units routing. And it's certainly a bloody battle for both sides here. That's without a doubt the case. Looks like we had a unit rally. That's pretty awesome. More melee attacks here. Our unit won, but unfortunately did not break the enemy. And it looks here like the enemy unit actually won. Okay, enemy Scots horse slightly disadvantaged versus our cavaliers. Oh, I don't know why he just lost 14. Wow, that was weird. Alright, now it's parliamentarian. We're going to turn and fire on them. We're going to return fire. Fortunately, our men are all facing the wrong direction to actually deal with an attack like this. But a lot of displaced enemy units here. Beautiful shooting. Don't know if it's going to be enough to make them fall back, though. So far, only charges have forced the parliamentarians to fall back. They really have that trust in God that no matter what happens, they're going to keep attacking. But if you're beating them over the head with a pike, they quickly lose that trust. Unfortunately, here, an enemy unit 1 routing, or actually fragmenting, sorry, one of our troops. That's not good one bit, I'll admit. Right now, the difference is only 12. So I'm not sure what that means. Again, I have never had a battle this close and this bloody in this game. I'm really curious to actually see the casualties list. Now, as you can see, we've got 2 enemy musketeer units in that hedgerow, and I don't like that, because that basically just gives them a perfect position to rip us to shreds just by shooting us down. Alright, residual shooting phase. I'm hoping my men will get some shots off there. 26! Wow, beautiful shooting. Look at that, 26-15. We just broke another enemy unit. Our guys are excellent shots. I don't know if that's going to save us the battle, though. But let's try to kill as many parliamentarians as we can, so that when they finally march on London, they won't have much left. Of course, this is assuming I can fight a continuing battle, but fortunately, in Pike and Shot, you can only fight single battles. I know that's not going to appeal to everybody's interest, but I kind of don't mind, since I love these battles anyway. Another indecisive result there between the pikemen. And it looks like we actually are being chased by some Scots pike, which I don't like to have to deal with. Very even, 13-14, still a very, very even charge here. Same here, wow. So actually, looks like the Scots pike are holding out all right. And a lot of the enemy units are rallying here. That's terrible. That's what we don't want to happen. We actually just had a unit break. He's going to be pulling back here. All right. Auto break. Yes, we got an enemy unit to auto break. More Scots cavalry on the run. That's always a good thing. All right. It looks like the enemy Scots are doing fairly well now over here. I think that if we had been behind this hedgerow, it wouldn't be the case. One of our units has dispersed, which after all this bloodshed and carnage, I can't really blame him. He's going to have to pull back eventually. Alright, there we go. Looks like these Scots are charging right behind us. Somehow we won, even though we were turned away from them, and it is now our turn. And wow, I'm actually kind of shocked that we survived yet another turn. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I think first things first, we're going to try to get as many of the enemy here down as possible. So we're going to go ahead and probably, I want to see if we can charge. Yes, we can. Definitely going to charge. Enemy unit is broken. Beautiful. Also going to be charging. Look at that. Wow, we also did a continued charge into the Scots, the enemy Scots unit, which is pretty amazing. So let's go ahead. Why don't we turn? I want to see if we can charge. Yeah, we definitely can charge. But since they're already running, I'm just going to fire. Move here. We'll go ahead and turn. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that, guys. Go ahead and open fire here on the rest of these units, though, and see what happens. Let's open fire on... Actually, no, we wouldn't be able to anyway. So we'll go ahead and just shoot. Just going to keep shooting at this point. I do want to see if we could win this fight. It would be very even, so I'm going to go ahead and open fire again. Let the enemy make the first move. If they want to go ahead and attack, they can certainly try. And let's go ahead and charge here. Here we actually have an 8% chance to win, higher, and I think like a 4% chance of losing. So it's a risk, but I think it's a worthy risk. Let's go ahead and take a look up here. Alright, this is what I was worried about. These guys in the hedgerows. Unfortunately, I'm not sure there's much we can do about them. We'll try a charge. This might push them out of that area. It might not. And actually, was this our unit? See, I was really pissed that this unit rallied, but this one is our unit. The one over here, this one and this one are not our units. But let's see. We've got a unit here. I guess they're just chasing that Scots horse off the field, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I think, let's see what else we can do here. Open fire on these guys. Go ahead and turn towards the enemy. I always like to be facing the enemy. It gives them a reason to actually have to go ahead and charge in my lines instead of just charging into my flank and just annihilating me on the first go. So let's try to be a little more careful. Looks like this unit can't do much. This unit can't do much. A lot of these horseman units, unfortunately, are very badly damaged. We're going to go ahead here and charge into the enemy unit. And actually, we managed to fragment them, which is pretty cool. But let's make sure, yep, doesn't look like there's much else we could do here. So we're going to go ahead, and I think we're just going to end this here, guys. Of course, we're going to have an episode coming up next, but if you guys have any ideas, if you have any ideas. I already said that. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below, because who knows? Maybe we could still win this battle. We actually went down in terms of the amount of troops routed, and now it's 47% routed on our part, 39% of the enemy. So the battle could really go either way, although I'm not sure it will, because of look at all these cavalry units over here, all of these Cromwell's cavalry units. Although if they stay occupied in this general area and don't come to the middle of the battle, we really do have a chance. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you will tune in next time, and as always, have an awesome day.